What's up, everybody? It's your girl Nita, your favorite diva, and I'm back. I'm back for Love and Marriage Huntsville. This is season 4, episode 2. You Scots to be lying. Okay, so this came on this Saturday. It was released a day earlier for some people. You might have noticed. My first video got flagged because we can't do a watch along. Apparently, I'm gonna cut that up and get it back up sooner or later. But for those of you who already caught it, you already know what the diva said. So we're gonna have a little continuation of that. So
last episode we were just talking about Marcel going on this trip to Africa, Tisha confronting him about it. Well, she didn't really confront him. She was just like, well, you should be better now, you know, with the Africa. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to hear that shit no more. You done already got away. You know what I'm saying? So she went on and said that. Then we also have Kimmy confronting Maurice about this whole picture thing and confronting him about the picture. And Maurice doing the Scott thing. All around the barnyard. Don't answer the question. Deflect. Move on. And then all of a sudden gets in the house. No, I didn't. No, I... Nigga, we see you. Then we also too had Melody's messy ass talking about she getting ready to do this pajama party. It's a Christmas pajama party. It's gonna be cute, nice. She's inviting all her friends and she's selective of who she has in the house. So she's going through all that and telling Kimmy. And she was like, well, I'm not inviting Destiny or Tisha, so you better not be going to tell nobody. And what I keep trying to figure out is why Melody gets so mad at Tisha and Destiny about doing the same thing that you're doing, girl. I'm gonna need you to check yourself. And then also too we have there was a little part with Jalen checking in. Oh no, that might have been this episode. No, I think that was this episode. No, was it? No, it was last. No, was this episode? Shit, I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna jump on to the dinner party where this is just a recap of episode 1. Where Kimmy approached Marcel about this whole picture and what the hell was you thinking? And you know, he is hemming and hawing the same thing that the Scots do all around the barnyard except for the question at hand. And he basically looked real stupid. And we had Miss Girl giving him that look. Yeah, so anyway, let's get on to episode 2. Oh, and Maurice said that he knows everything or a lot was going on, and he just is choosing not to say nothing. I said, do tell, Maurice. He done threw you all up underneath the bus. He done threw your ass up underneath the bus. I'm gonna need you to come with some receipts. Let's go. It's go time.
So the first scene starts off with Martell. He's doing a photo shoot, right? He's supposed to be Mr. Chocolate, Mr. Sexy Man, Mr. Peanut Gallery. So he's rebranding himself into a sex symbol, I suppose. So anyway, he's doing this photo shoot. He has this new manager called Melanika. Anyway, she says he's booked and busy. Okay, girl. All right. So also too, they're doing a shoot. The guy who is doing the photos, baby, that color correction, yeah, those photos came out nice. Your girl cannot front, the diva cannot front. Them pictures came out nice, not because of his big milk dud head ass, but because of the expertise behind the camera. So love the pictures. They were really good. You know, Martell takes good direction with his photo shoot. And he has a nice body now. I'm not gonna, and that face is something else. In the bottom, you know, he needs to do leg day a little bit more, just a little bit more leg day, Martell. But you look good, like right up in here, up in here. So anyway, so then she's talking about, you know, we got all these things going on. She said we got book signings. So apparently Martell and his kids has written a children's book and it's published, and they're getting ready to go on book signings, book tour. It's going to be on the shelves and all that stuff coming to a place near you. And that is good for you, Martell. Then also too, he calls Destiny and says that he needs some baby oil.
And so, you know, his old goofy ass, well, won't you come on down here to the photo shoot, bring some baby oil. I know she gonna act stupid, she gonna act silly, she gonna say something smart.
Martell, that nigga get over. Then Destiny, and they're going back and forth, and Martell trying to do this little sexy thing. He's like flexing his titty muscles or chest muscles or whatever you call it, flexing them and all this other stuff. And then she was like, she was like, put that away, boy. And he was like, don't nothing in here want you. Well, what the fuck was you doing it for then, Martell? Tell me that. Riddle me that. What is you flexing them for then? So then, she's saying that she's proud of him for getting back on track. Growing up, this might be a good little look for you or whatever. And then all of a sudden, she starts to bring up Melody. Now, Destiny, I do not think constantly talking to Martell about Melody is the best idea. They are exes. X as in divorce, as in no more. I just don't feel like the information should be relayed back and forth. However, y'all have to remember that Destiny was Martell's friend before she was friends with Melody. She just came with the package deal because she's supposed to be this platonic friend of Martell's. And so naturally, either you have to be friends with the wife or we just not having no relationship no more. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of goes bye-bye if you don't play well with the wife. You get what I'm saying? So she ended up developing this friendship with Mel, and now it's on the rocks. And of course, so is Mel and Martell relationship. They're on the rocks as well. So I just don't think that her divulging this information about Melody hearing Tisha and her at the reunion talking about her, and she didn't really hear nothing. She didn't really say she heard anything, but she's kind of holding it against us or whatever. And Martell pretty much says that Mel wants yes people in her corner. She doesn't want anybody to hold her to account. And when you're not operating as such, that she will kind of dismiss you. And yes, she does. Girl, Melody gives off mean girls from junior high school, college, whatever you call it. That is what she's giving. That is what Melody gives. And he said that she cannot keep no friends. He made sure that he said, I can keep friends, but she can't keep no friends to save her life. Oh, yeah. So Martell did tell Destiny, because Tisha's her enemy. Destiny, you're her enemy too, because just guilt by association, I guess. Now he talking about take the weak ass baby oil back with you. First of all, y'all not fooling nobody. Martell don't have nobody to film with. Destiny, you hardly got anybody to film with. He called your black ass down there so y'all can get a paycheck. Period. Melody and Stormy. Stormy and Mess. She said, why it look like we supposed to be on BMF? Shade, bitch. What's BMF in the 80s? So they're at Stormy's warehouse, and she has a hair care line, and so she has inventory, and she's giving Mel some tips. Stormy sound like somebody. She sound like one of the... Is it Tiny? Yeah, she sound like Tiny from Escape. She has like this twang, this southern... What I noticed about her, she throws that friend name around a lot. So Stormy just go get right on to it. How was the reunion, girl? Girl, when I saw you say you ain't remember fellatio, girl. What? I love it. I love it. Melody looking. She looking crazy, ain't she? First of all, about the fellatio question, out of order. Get it out of here. I'm not answering that shit. Get the fuck out of here. That's what that question would have been like. It wouldn't have been a lie. It would have been like, get the fuck out my face. How about that? So anyway, she tells Stormy that she doesn't owe Martell anything. So she deflected, batted that ball right on over there. I don't owe him nothing. Yeah, you didn't. And so at the reunion, you should have said nothing. So then Melody invites her to this pajama party. And then so she's asking her who's coming. And she was like, I don't like Tiffany. I don't like Tiffany. I gotta see about her. And then she tells her that Tisha, then she tells her that Tisha and Destiny aren't coming. And they're not friends anymore. You know, she's keeping them at a distance. She's not gonna. I'm very particular about who I have in my house. All that mumbo jumbo, girl. Okay, I hear you. And she was mad that somebody said the Scorpio come out, but here she goes saying that the Scorpio come out. So, bitch, where was the lie? So yeah, so Stormy said that Tiffany low-key hit her up, was congratulating her about something. She was like this, I'm not feeling her. I don't like her vibe. It's like she oversteps, like she thirsty or something like that. And so she came out, she felt like she didn't have the right to even come to her congratulating her, trying to get to know her or whatever. She called her thirsty. She said she got to try her out. She said she was good on her. She gonna fill her out. We gonna see where it's going. And Mel was just laughing. Marcel and Tisha are at the office. Any updates on Scott Manor? No. No. They moved into that investment property. She said 12 to 18 months, but they've been there for 30 months. Uh-oh. Here come Miss Wanda. A fish called Wanda, baby. He said I was unaware that vampires can walk in without being invited. Oh God, my son is a Kiki. Talk about she must be a day walker. Tisa said, be more respectful. So Wanda comes in basically talk about I done got everything together. I got all my business together. I got my license for my food truck. It's almost ready. Marcel was like, yes, congratulations, congratulations. And then she was like, I sent everything over to your wife, and she has everything, got all the paperwork and all that stuff. He was like, hold up, why are you sending stuff to her? Tisha was like, because we're the investors on the food truck. We're paying for it. And he got this dumb, stupid look on his face or whatever, and you hear the stupid music. Do we invest and not tell each other? He said, she said, we absolutely, he said, do we do this? Do we invest without talking to each other? She was like, we absolutely had the conversation. And she said, you told me that she had to have everything in order and she had to be totally serious about it. And he was like, babe, well, you know, that wasn't me saying yes. That was a sneaky way of me saying no. He was like, I could help you. I could write that check today, but guess what? I think I need some coffee. And he loves to get off on putting women in subservient positions to him, if you catch my drift. And Miss Wanda said, don't play with me. Now she talking about the picture that Marcel Soden put up, throwing Maurice underneath the bus. I told you that. He said it was just a group of guys. It was just fun. Guys will be guys. When somebody say something about my daughter, you already know I'm coming. Birds of a feather flock together. He's a motherfucking lie. Do you know Marceau just said that him and Martell ain't never been in Huntsville by themselves together? Listen. Marceau has the emblem, the Scout. That's Scott and Holt. They owned a business together. You ain't been nowhere with him by yourselves in Huntsville. What is he talking about? We never been out on one ever. He doesn't drink. Have you ever rent or had an apartment with Martell? It's either yes or no. And based on, you remember last week we had the conversation about Tisha acting like a dog, right? We had that conversation. If she's so secure in her marriage, why does she keep needing Wanda to be her mouthpiece coming in here with this line of questioning to her husband? If she believes what her husband is saying, if she knows there's no merit to nothing, all the comments is a lie, if she's completely secure in her relationship, why do we have to keep having this line of questioning from Wanda? Oh, I mean, it's a reality show. We got to have a scene, right? But Tisha looked like she be like this, waiting for the answer. That's what she be looking like she be doing. I'm like, this girl, what? Wanda said when people post things and put things on the internet, on Beyonce's internet, you believe everything you hear, you see? Girl, come to the front, Miss Wanda. This Beyonce internet. That's exactly what it is. The internet. He said he hasn't been running around telling everybody he's transparent because he's not. That's what he said in a confessional by himself.
And I did not confess it. Why she thinks I tell her? I've never went around telling people I'm transparent because I'm not.
After he refused to answer the question to Miss Wanda said, "Don't play with me." He's going around the mulberry bush. If you don't know me by now, you ain't gonna never know me. That's not a motherfucking answer, Marcel. How about that? If he don't give me a straight answer, there is some truth somewhere. Wanda, she getting all huffy. She getting real huffy.
Question. Miss Wanda got a question. Then Tisha chimes in. At this point, it's laughable. I'm over it. When I say I do, I say I do to Marcel, and I trust the man that God put me with.
Good thought. Then we move over to Jalen's house, and he's sitting in there drinking some sugar water. And Kimmy and Maurice busting the door talking about, don't you knock? He said, baby girl, put some clothes on. My mom just walked in. He told them, we not doing no pop-ups over here. Kimmy said, well, you pop up over my damn house all the time. I'm talking about I'll pop up over there for a need. Get some liquor. Like they the grocery store. So she's saying she got mommy issues. She wondering what's going on after hours, what's going on and all this stuff. But she guessed that the only thing that she can worry about is him paying the mortgage from here on out. And I'm just like, you don't even really have to concern yourself with that. That's his mortgage, right? That's his mortgage. Unless your name is on there. So, which I'm assuming maybe it is. Because I don't understand why that would be any concern of yours. So basically, Jalen confronts Kimmy and Maurice about the picture on social media. This infamous picture. Everybody talking about this goddamn picture. Okay, so Marcel, you in the hot seat. So now Maurice, Jalen's bringing it up to Maurice. And he was like, well, I'm reading the comments. And it's like, God damn. Are you cheating on my mom? Maurice looking like this. He looking horrified. And Kimmy kind of looked like, oh, wow. So, they have to have the conversation, right?
That we don't believe in infidelity as being something that is right at all.
I knew that, I would probably see signs, like I come through the house and Maurice is not there, and you say, oh, well, he's not going to be here for a week or so. And then I would see other signs.
Listen, don't get it twisted though. I asked him.
Yeah. I think the conversation went excellent.
But what I did notice in the conversation that I felt like, are you cheating on my mom? That's what Jalen said, right? He said it to Maurice. But I saw Kimmy chime in with the answer first. He was asking your husband. But I still didn't hear Maurice answer the question. Can y'all let me know? Did y'all hear Maurice answer the question? I didn't hear Maurice answer the question. Brittany, Tiffany, Kimmy, Stormy. So Mel has the house all decked out with the little tents and their little sleeping whatever. They gave them these their little pajama sets. The pictures are gonna be bomb because all that matters is social media, right? Just the image, right? So Kimmy is already sensing something is going on. She's saying Kimmy is saying that Kiki is Tisha's cousin. So yeah, so Kiki is talking about where's the other Scott? Where's the other Scott? And so Kimmy is like, this is not my party. So if a Scott isn't here, then she wasn't invited, basically. And so Melody was like, yeah, you're right. You're right. And Kiki, girl, wrong road. You was jive foul for doing that. You're foul for accepting that invitation. You're foul because you were being used. Melody was using you. Stormy is talking to Kimmy, talking about I love you. You're just such a good person. I always be wanting to take up for you. So Stormy reminds me of somebody that's on social media like us, like a fan that knows these people for their works of how they show up on the show. What y'all talking about? Marcel. Stormy said, do you think the post was to deflect? Absolutely. To take the heat off on one person and put it on another person. Kimmy said it didn't do that at all. Mel said, just open your eyes. Sometimes when people hee ha ha, it's some real truth to that. Kimmy said her eyes are open. Mel said that she thought her and Tisha was moving to a positive place. On the reunion, she said this girl tried to destroy her marriage. Mel, you absolutely did that. So she asking about the rumors and everything, asking Kiki. You was dead wrong for that. Dead wrong. I see you for your works, bitch. Everybody wanted to talk about Letitia, is what Kimmy saying. If you're not going to invite her, why are you talking about her? That's the only thing they've been talking about is Tisha. Tiffany pulled Kimmy aside because she wanted to make sure since the reunion that everything is good. Then they was talking about this whole thing about Kimmy talking about her being fired from the Chamber of Commerce. And Kimmy just saying things I heard from a reliable source, things that I heard. And, you keep trying to have the conversation about transparency. So, you keep coming with everybody else's tea. Where's your own tea, bitch? Tiffany just trying to plead her case, talking about, she was given a choice to leave and she went on ahead and left to start her business. Kimmy said none of that matters to her, but she just brought it up. She don't mean nothing by it. Do me like you want me to do you. You were always more interested in our transparency and not your own. And I'm not mad at you about anything. Everything. I'm not in disagreement. I'm not angry. I'm just voicing. She's being assertive, and a lot of times people mix assertive with aggressive. And Tiffany said that Kimmy is a lady of her word, and if she says that we're good, then we're good. So then Stormy comes over, bogarting that conversation, trying to figure out what's going on. So Tiffany has said something about, that was so long ago. That's like asking me something about when I was 12 years old. So I don't know what I missed in that conversation, but Kimmy was like, oh, so you was trying to get smart? And then Destiny, not Destiny, Melody like this. Like she drinking some tea, bitch. She always trying to get some shit started. That's why I don't fuck with Mel. And Stormy is just like, I'm good on you. I'm good on you. I got my good eye on you, Tiffany, and I'm not feeling you. It's not going to end well for you. All right, you guys. So that is the episode. We're going to get more into it for episode 3. Marcel's going to have his book signing. Tisha is still asking Marcel about these questions about this apartment, further showing her insecurity, although she said that she's secure because God placed her with that man. And the rest of the melee. So yeah, what do you guys think about the episode? The episode was pretty good to me. I give it a 9. It was pretty juicy. It's still kind of on brand for what they do. I do appreciate having the extra people in the show to kind of make it a little bit more interesting, give it a little bit more dynamics. Still keeping within the friend group where everyone knows each other, but at the same time, keeping it a little fresh. And so yeah, that was my review for Love and Marriage Huntsville. That's season 4, episode 2. You Scots to be lying. So get down in the comments and let me know what you thought. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm Nita, your favorite diva. Make sure you come back. Bye.